Maybe you fucking idiots, you shrimp brains, will watch people play Hitman and talk about how you should join a cult. Maybe then you'll realize.
Yeah.
When we're the top dogs and you're fucking underlings. You're dead beneath my boot. And you always will be.
Okay, Trump. Well, you slowly start turning into his voice towards
you look at Hillary Clinton, she's an ant beneath my boot. I'm a counterbalance man.
I wish he'd say that. He needs to say more crazy shit like
I wish he would do that.
You could only carry 3 items for the rest of your life.
If you could only have 3 tricks.
Everlasting baby wipe.
That's true. No, he's not even joking, dude. I'm telling you, I've lived with him.
Hey, you are not gonna pin this on me, mister.
No, honestly,
baby wipes for wiping your ass are the greatest things in the world.
Okay, I made fun of Chris. Yeah, fucking a box of Pampers. It was literally Pampers. Actually, he made me go down and get the Amazon delivery, right?
Oh, he died!
Chris got Amazon delivery once, and he's like, no, can you go downstairs and get it? And then I was like, okay. And then like,
do they make you sign? Do they go, I'm gonna have to ask you, I'm gonna have to ask you to say goo goo gaga to receive this package, sir.
And like, honestly, all these like really hot women walked by when the guy handed me the, he's like, here's your box of Pampers, sir. And I was like, oh no. And then I went upstairs, and then Chris was like, these will change your life. And they were like, for wiping your ass with instead of toilet paper. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I tried it, and it's good.
And now I tell the women.
You know what, people?
I always wipe my cookies with Pampers.
I've tried 3 things, right? I've tried toilet paper, right? Wipes your ass, fair enough. But then you walk around, your asshole gets itchy, right? Right? Then someone recommended bidets, right? I sprayed water up my asshole, and it's the most uncomfortable feeling in the universe, having a fucking strong jet of water blasting your hole. It's awful, and then you get baby wipes, and you're like... it disinfects.
Perfect.
It gets rid of the poop.
It also will dry out your stink.
That too.
Right, that's a good thing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's a thing.
Drying your stink?
Yeah, it's actually kind of, they're not great for you. But it's okay, Chris. Maybe Chris, the whole purpose of Chris starting this channel is so that he could one day afford to buy himself a new colon by the time he's 50.
Probably.
Yeah, you only have half of it now. It's called...
That's enough of that level.
Mamma mia, I got fucking killed! Said Mario as he walked outside.
Then the player says, did Mario swear?
Did I just hear that from the video?
That's my creepypasta. Mario says the fuck word.
I wish that was a creepypasta, was
One
that?
night I was playing Super Mario 64.
He said no naughty word.
While traveling
The
to
end.
dire docks upon my usual business, Mario turned his head in a 40-degree angle and said, fuck.
Then my mother comes into the room and says, are you swearing? I said it was Mario, not me.
My mother grabbed me by the ear and she threw me into the bathroom. She threw me into the game. She fed me hair.
She threw me into the bathroom. I went, oh!
She jumped on my face.
She did the ground pound.
She swung me around by the hair and said, so long, gay bow. And then...
This is a very spooky story.
That night, I decided to revisit the old dire docks for further inspection. This time, Mario pivoted his face towards the camera and said,
And he shook his head.
my mother ran in balance.
You will never know how funny that was. Chris shook his head in a really funny way.
My mother ran in holding the Mario manual.
Not you again.
Started belting me across the mouth with it. Then she started cutting the webbing of my fingers with it. She grabbed my lip and said,
My fingers became longer.
She grabbed my lip and said, if you ever act like that no good Wario again, I'll pull off.
I said, it's Mario, Mom.
She was a fake gamer girl the whole time.
That's when my father ran in. I
forgot the pattern.
The dino board.
He went, wow!
I'm dead. Smacked me in the face.
Chris, I forgot the pattern.
What's the pattern?
I got him killed. I forgot the pattern.
How are you supposed to know the pattern the first time you play?
Need an ending to this creepypasta.
This is the third night. This is when it gets crazy.
That's true.
Fine. My dead girlfriend was in the video game and said you have to save me or something. Okay.
I tried, but she fucking.
And then everyone probably stopped reading this because I kind of ruined it by throwing that in.
And it made Mario. It made the swear words retract back into his mouth.
That's scary, right, everybody? My dead girlfriend talked to me through the video game. That's a good ending.
Is that an actual story?
That was how the Godzilla one ended or something, I think.
Tomar.
Yeah?
What would you prefer? Tomar, what would you prefer? If your fingers all became tongues, or 20 years knocked off your life?
Oh my gosh. I guess my fingers as tongues.
Really?
20 whole years? That's a lot.
I mean, is it really though? Because you know if you can live to 120, that just means you live to 100 now.
I guess that's fair, but what if I was gonna live until 60 and it's like, oh, now I only have 3 years to live?
Well, that sounds like a you problem. But that means if you have 20 extra years, that means you have tongues for fingers. That means if you wipe your ass, you're tasting your ass and everything.
Wait, you never said I taste through the tongue.
It's a tongue.
Yeah, it's a tongue.
It's a tongue. It's a tongue.
I don't know. Alright, I might have to rethink this.
Okay, Tomar.
Those are both just bad.
Tomar, you either can have the top of your head cut off, but your brain is always exposed, and you can never wear a
Your
hat.
hair is all tongues.
Your hair is all tongues. Plus your brain is exposed.
So my exposed brain has tongues coming out
Your
of it?
exposed brain is behind like a wall of tongues going around your
It's
head.
like a crown of tongues.
Medusa tongues.
I just want to make sure I have the right image in my head.
And your toes and fingers are tongues.
And your toes.
And your skin is
balls.
and your skin is
cock.
translucent. And your eyes are tongues.
And your ass cheeks are a gorilla's chest.
And your legs are horse legs.
And your belly button is literally a dog's asshole.
And your nose is a python. Snake with venom.
It's a failed experiment.
How come the bad guys and the good guys both all hate the establishment?
I don't know what the plot is anymore.
Or
You're missing $1.
you're missing $1 from your Wells Fargo account.
And you're double Jewish.
What is even happening anymore?
So which one is it, Tomar?
Which one is it, Tomar?
Tomar, which one is it, Tomar?
Which one is it, Tomar?
I lost track a long time ago.
You have to pick one, though.
Can someone draw Tomar with the crown of tongues? And make
They
it
were
look like
gonna do it already.
make it look like a religious like a really ancient religious drawing.
Make him holding his arms out, yeah.
He's doing the satanic pose.
People lick his tongue for like a blessing. They lick his head tongue with their own.
That's actually kind of a nice
Did we just invent a new fucking religion?
tongue mar.
tongue mar.
My god, it's tongue mar.
I lick to the heavens every day to pray.
Whenever it rains, I lick God's tears.
What do you think about us ripping off James and the Giant Peach, but we call it Chris and the Giant Yam? And it's the same movie except it's a giant yam.
Can you pick a nicer fruit?
I feel like any changes we could make to that movie would automatically make it better.
I think Chris and the Giant Yam would be.
Yeah, I never enjoyed that film as a kid.
It's
Just rewatched
boring.
it. Did you read that there's songs in it, dude? There's like musical numbers.
Yeah.
There's like 5 songs and they're all so
That
bad.
they were even songs.
My name is James.
I hate that one.
Do we actually want to do the side objectives?
Is it just like side missions?
The first one was just go move a drunk guy. This feels like it's tedious.
Wait, can you drop that car on the person over there? Look to your left. Can you like undo the hinges and have that fall on him while he's looking at it?
If only.
Like a little office prank.
You're just a simple cop, dude.
Yeah, it's just a simple office
I'm
prank.
not even allowed to pull my gun out unless I'm at the range.
Yeah, it's like
It's like
putting,
there's rules.
It's like putting mayonnaise in someone's coffee instead of creamer.
Instead of cum.
Yeah, instead of no, wasn't there a story like that some guy was like jacking off in like his coworker's coffee, and they found out?
Yeah, well, it was me with you, remember?
Yeah, but that was like an office prank. This was like an actual office where they had HR.
Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
gonna be safe out there.
See, that's a fucking prank. You put a bunch of grenades in somebody's locker. A bunch of live grenades.
That was the side objective. Oh, I opened the locker and there's a bunch of smoke grenades.
Guys, if you ever become a successful YouTuber, make sure to hire a crew of 30 people around you at all times.
Yeah, the more overheads, the better. And a receptionist.
Yeah, and a receptionist, yeah. Whatever you do, don't continue doing what made you successful and like keep the cool kind of loose, like
you gotta have 4 managers that anyone who wants to contact you can't fucking penetrate.
You want to become boring. You want to make it not fun, and you want to make it.
Basically, do the same thing everybody else has already been doing for the last decade.
Yeah, and that you hate when you see them do it. Just, you know what I mean?
No.
Makes perfect sense.
No.
Let's see that new Muppets.
Oh, courage.
No, that's fine.
Okay, my Muppet is purple.
What's he do?
Is his name Grover?
What's his voice?
He's like, hey, I'm a Muppet.
What's his shtick?
He likes feathers. He likes
nice observation.
No. He tickles people with feathers, and he wears a cape.
Okay.
And he's got dungarees and dies.
I just had to jump to that green one. That was it. The green
He says, game over!
Game over. That's his catchphrase. Game over.
Game over. No, go watch that next to Luigi. Okay, let the camera do still. Yeah. Now zoom in on those guys. Put me in one, you in the other, and Zach in the other.
There we go.
Okay. Neat. I think we should put those on Trump's wall.
What, those guys shoot, those demons shooting arrows?
That would be so cool.
Nobody would cross. You saw fucking like...
What's up, hooded?
You saw a hooded fucking cloaked figure shooting arrows?
Sonic, I hope we can keep the slip up just between the two of us, alright? Me? Classic me? Is she talking to little old me? Is poorly Sonic gonna get something?
Tiny Sonic doesn't keep a fucking secret. He blabs to everyone.
Corey, similar to the...
I got some news for you, brother boy.
Similar to the thing we talked about you know, would you be the third Sonic movie? We were talking about that before.
Yeah.
If
I have to cut my dick off for hay pennies. What was it?
Yeah, something like that. But here's a new one. If Sega came to you, if Sega came to you, and they said, like, Sonic's design is going to be the, this little Sonic here, this little version, but his face is going to be you, Corey.
I would hate that.
You wouldn't do Corey the Hedgehog? It's like a friend of Sonic.
No, I would hate that.
It's a realistic face.
Yeah, your face is just.
I would be like really think this through, you guys. They'd be like,
they would be like, yes, we thought it through. We're doing it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, well, what do the fans have to say?
Everyone loves it. Everyone's on board.
We focus tested. Everyone goes crazy. Everyone goes crazy for Corey the Hedgehog.
Okay, do it.
We focus tested this image of you and Sonic like chili dog, and the fans just go wild.
Like, what's that one with the 2 dogs who share a piece of spaghetti?
Lady and the Tramp.
Do I do that with Sonic?
Sonic and the Corey.
We share. Sonic does have like 2-foot-long fucking chili dogs you can get.
Well, this isn't one of those. It's a shorter one.
Oh.
But yeah, the fans love it. Corey, so you don't clash with Sonic. You could have green fur.
Like Scourge.
Yeah, you
like Scourge.
I do like Scourge.
See?
Like a sickly green. Like a yellow green.
Can I be baby shit green?
Baby shit green Corey fur with Corey's head on it and a shirt and chili dog.
Okay. Sounds good. Where do I sign?
Right here.
He pulls his pants down, whoops his dick out. It's a living.
It's a living.
What if they're like Corey? For the next Sonic movie, we want Sonic to move more like his fan base. So we want to put cameras all over your house and mocap you 24/7 to get Sonic's mannerisms for the Sonic movie 3.
And your top 15 recurring movements will be used as Sonic's.
Alright, well I can already tell you what those top 15 recurring movements are. Sitting at a chair, lounging at a chair, laying down with my hand in my pants, laying down on the couch, maybe in like a forward version.
I think if you give him like a wheelchair, you might have to like compensate somehow. But yeah, if he's just like jacking off in a wheelchair the whole movie, I can see that being kind of interesting.
Sonic edges in his wheelchair.
Sonic edges.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I've been edging.
Yeah, you would have different reactions to me beating off, I guess, at some point.
I've been edging for 9 damn hours. I'll tell you what.
I tell you what, boy, I've been edging at me. My dick's so raw, it's falling off at this point.
Jeez.
Sonic.
Jeez, that was
Graphic,
crash.
dude.
That was a lot.
My mom listens, dude. Chill.
You want to know something that I discovered today?
What?
I found like a cutoff point in human society on YouTube where...
What do you mean a cutoff point?
I'll explain. So basically, you know the movie The Exorcist?
Yeah?
Sometimes I go on YouTube and I just look at like scary